Thanks for watching. I'm Margot Kinberg, and this is In the Spotlight, a closer look at a crime novel. This week, we're wrapping up our special series on the finalists for this year's Nia Marsh Awards for Best Crime Novels. Let's close out this special series with a spotlight on Nalini Singh's Quiet in Her Bones. Novelist Arav Rai has recently returned to his parents' home to finish recovering from serious injury. He's not close to his father Isham, but he's not well enough to live on his own. With them live Arav's stepmother Shanti and Arav's half-sister Pari. It's not a happy household, but there's a fragile piece. That piece is shattered when the bones of Ari's mother and Isham's first wife, Nina, are discovered. Nina had gone missing 10 years previously, and everyone assumed that she had left to escape an abusive marriage. When it turns out that she was murdered, the police reopen her case. Ari and his mother were very close, and he has vivid memories of her. He also has some memories of the night she disappeared, and memories of growing up in the exclusive cul-de-sac where the family lives. Everyone there knows Ari, and everyone there knew Nina too. Now that Nina's body has been discovered, Ari wants to know the truth about what happened to her. Did she abandon the family? Did someone lure her to her death? The police want to know what happened too, of course, and they begin with Nina's family. Isham is an abusive alcoholic with his own scars, and he certainly could have killed his wife if he got angry enough. And as it turns out, the two had their share of loud quarrels, as Nina was not a subservient wife. There's also Ari himself. Is he or is he not a reliable narrator of the story? The police and Ari also consider the neighbors in the cul-de-sac. Everyone there is wealthy and privileged, and nearly everyone has secrets. While the police are looking for answers, Ari also asks questions and tries to find out why and how his mother died. It's not going to be easy, though. Ari can't be sure of exactly what he knows and remembers from that time, and there's someone who's determined that the truth will not come out. So, what holds this story together? What are the elements that keep it moving? Well, the story takes place in an exclusive suburb of Auckland, on an exclusive cul-de-sac, and Singh depicts the wealthy, privileged people who live there. In some ways, it's a diverse community, as Auckland and New Zealand are diverse. But everyone there is wealthy, so there's a sense of class consciousness. Ari's family is from India, so there's also a strong sense of Indian identity too. Ari himself was born in New Zealand, though, so he is really part of more than one culture. Another important element in the story is the character of Nina Rai. As Ari and the police work to find answers, we learn a lot about her. Born in a rural village in India, she met her husband when he went back to India to find a bride. She knew little about the niceties of living in a wealthy, privileged community, and she didn't care very much about those niceties. Once settled in New Zealand, she had an increasingly independent way of thinking, dressing, and looking at the world. And that was part of the problem as far as Isham was concerned. He wanted a meek and subservient wife, and Nina was far from that. She was devoted to Ari and wanted the best for him, and that too sometimes led to domestic disputes. As the investigation goes on, we learn bit by bit about the real kind of person Nina was. Ari narrates the story, first person, past tense. So we see Nina from his perspective as well. We also follow the investigation from his point of view. He has his own scars, his own history, and his own personal life that we learn. But it wouldn't be fair to say that he wallows in his sorrow. He is determined to make sense of his memories, though, and find out what really happened to his mother. And that is the key to Quiet in Her Bones. It's one person's search for answers about his mother's disappearance. It features a cul-de-sac of elites who have their own secrets, a dysfunctional family, and a young man who wants to break free from that background and move on with his life. This has been In the Spotlight. I'm Margot Kinberg. Thanks for watching.